Okay. So, okay. What do we have right here? What do we have right here? Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Give it to me, YouTube. Give it to me. Come on. I gotta clean my glasses a little bit. Everybody. What's up? Is it me? Is it me? Am I going blind right now or what? Is it me or somebody opened the gates for the 15-minute, 5-minute chart? Who's calling me right now? I'm barely starting a live. Someone's calling me from Michigan. No. Give me 1 second. What? I gotta... Guys, why is somebody calling me? I'm barely starting. Leave it. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I wanted to do a few things. So while I was at church, Trump and Zelensky, they were having a conversation. So I want to play that. It's like 20 minutes or so. Who's this person? Who is this? I don't know. Wrong number. I'm not calling you. Somebody was calling me. Don't call me. All right. So what's up, everybody? Shut up, dude. Every time you do this, we crash. Oh, don't you love my community? Don't you love my community? So kind, my community. I love you guys. I still love you. Of course I do. All right. What's up? Let's go ahead and go to YouTube right now. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Anybody watched it? Maybe you did. It's okay. I didn't watch it, so I want to see what's up. I want to get the Q&A. It's like 20 minutes, so it's nothing, everybody. So go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells. Let's show some love. Silver down. Silver going down? Okay. I see. So this started at around 12 today, so... Okay. I mean, let's stay positive. Okay? I want to stay positive. Why not? Crypto market cap is resetting itself. 2026 will be huge. Stock up. Analyses in the house. Welcome. How's it going? $1 incoming. I love you, man. I love you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Night Live with Oscar Ramos, where we tell you the latest of what happened in the week. Obviously, a tough one. Happy Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. We're here a little bit late, but we're back. So no worries. What I want to do in this one is to listen up to what happened earlier today, about 3 hours ago. And while we wait and while we listen to what they spoke about, right? I haven't watched it. This was 3 hours ago, like I said. We'll see if the prices can do something for us, right? If yes, then awesome. If not, well, whatever it is. I'm so used to the crashes. When I saw some green, I'm like, let's take it. So I'll check the price of silver in just a moment. Silver. We have the 1 minute, the 1 month. Take a look at this one. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Went all the way up to 78 or so, 76. Okay, very good. Close this garbage. Let's go to 6 hours. 83. Oh, wow. So it went to 83 today and then came down a lot to 75. Oh. Now, look at what's going on. We even have to check the price of silver. Can you believe it? Crazy, right? All right. Oh, that's silver futures. That's why it's not moving. Don't you know? Everybody in the comments. Don't you know? Pump. I mean, come on, Oscar. It's just barely 1%. Who are you kidding? I know, everybody, but we been buying the dip every single time we can. The bloody, sweaty, disgusting dip, and even some green pumps make me happy. Let's listen up, everybody. Happy to see you. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. We had a terrific meeting. We discussed a lot of things. As you know, I had an excellent phone call with President Putin that lasted for over 2 hours. We discussed a lot of points, and I do think we're getting a lot closer, maybe very close. The President and I just spoke to the European leaders. They were President Emmanuel Macron of France, President Alexander Stubb of the Republic of Finland, President Karol Nawrocki of the Republic of Poland, Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store of the Kingdom of Norway, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni of the Italian Republic, Prime Minister Keir Starmer of the United Kingdom of Britain and Northern Ireland, Chancellor Friedrich Merz, the Federal Republic of Germany, Secretary General Mark Rutte, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, President Ursula von der Leyen of the European Commission. We spoke to all of those great leaders. They're all great leaders. And we had a great talk with them after we were completed. We thought it was appropriate to speak with them. And our meeting was excellent. We covered, somebody would say 95%. I don't know what percent, but we have made a lot of progress on ending that war, which is really certainly the most deadly war since World War II, probably the biggest war since World War II. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff, who's here, and I'd like to thank Jared, who's here someplace. Thank you, Jared. And thank you, Steve. What a great job you've done. Jared Kushner, Steve Witkoff, and Marco Rubio is here. Thank you, Marco. And Pete Hegseth is here. Those two people are doing an unbelievable job. And the four people on this one are doing, I don't think anybody could do it. And we'll see if it gets done, but it's very close, certainly. Nobody would even have a chance of getting it to where it is right now. Nobody would have thought that was possible. So I just want to say we've done very well. We've had discussions on just about every subject, and that includes with President Putin before. And we went into great detail, and we likewise went into great detail today. And it was an honor to have you at Mar-a-Lago and have lunch. I hope you enjoyed the food. Your people enjoyed the food, I can tell you that. You're big, strong people. Your general over there looks like central casting. I want to also, by the way, speaking of generals, we have a great general, General Raisin Kane, who is here someplace. Thank you, General. Thank you very much. He's great. So, Mr. President, maybe you want to say a few words, and then we'll speak over the next couple of weeks. We'll speak probably quite a bit, but we'll speak tomorrow. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything. Dear colleagues, first of all, I would like to thank President Trump for a great meeting at this amazing place in his home in Mar-a-Lago. And we had a really great discussions on all the topics, and we appreciate the progress that was made by American and Ukrainian teams in these recent weeks. Special thanks to Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, and thank you for their engagement and full commitment, and also to our team, and first of all to Rustem Umerov and General Gnatov, and to all our teams. And we discussed all the aspects of the peace framework.
I'm opening a daycare center in Minnesota to buy more XRP. You are the worst. I'm sure that a lot of people know what I'm talking about. I'm just reading a comment right there. Can't believe it. Welcome, everybody.
Which includes, and we have great achievements, 20-point peace plan, 90% agreed, and U.S.-Ukraine security guarantees, 100% agreed. U.S.-Europe-Ukraine security guarantees, almost agreed. Military dimension, 100% agreed. Prosperity plan being finalized, and we also discussed the sequencing of the following actions. And we agree that security guarantees is the key milestone in achieving lasting peace, and our teams will continue working on all aspects. We also had a joint productive call with European leaders, like President Trump said already, and a lot of leaders, including NATO and the EU. And we agreed that our teams will meet in upcoming weeks to finalize all discussed matters. And we agreed with President Trump that he will host us, and maybe in Washington, European leaders and Ukrainian delegation, yes, in January. And Ukraine is ready for peace. And once again, would like to thank President Trump for a warm welcome and substantial discussion. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Any questions, please?
So that might signal that in January we're gonna get another sense of relief, right? It's just it's step by step. This is not an all-in-one. Okay, here's signed. That's it. Like we've seen before with other different peace deals, right? No, this one is the big one. This is the one that we'll just have to go in seasons like Stranger Things right now. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 7, Volume 10. It's the way it is.
Zelensky 90%, 100%. The U.S. Ukraine security guarantees. What number are we at right now?
Well, I think look, you can say 95%, but I don't like to say percentages. I just think we're doing very well. We could be very close. There are one or two very thorny issues, very tough issues, but I think we're doing very well. We made a lot of progress today, but really we've made it over the last month. This is not a one-day process deal. This is very complicated stuff, but I think when the president says 95, I think, could be close to 95%. Yeah, please, behind you.
Mr. President, have you agreed on the so-called free trade zone on Donbass? How to separate the sites? How to make the separation line? Who will be responsible?
The word agreed is too strong. I would say not agreed, but we're getting closer to an agreement on that, and that's a big issue. Certainly, that's one of the big issues, and I think we're closer than we were. Probably it's unresolved, but it's getting a lot closer. That's a very tough issue, but one that I think will get resolved. Yeah, please.
We are receiving some mixed signals coming from Moscow, even after you spoke with President Putin. Can you assure us that you have received written or any formal response from them?
Well, what was the issue? You have to tell me. What did they say?
So they are telling that Ukraine has to give up Donbass. Just very recent statement coming out.
Well, that's what they've been asking for, and there's a dispute about that. So they're going to have to iron that out. That's an issue they have to iron out. But I think it's moving in the right direction.
If they reject or delay the solution or peace agreement that you try to achieve,
if something doesn't happen, you mean if something doesn't happen? Yeah, go ahead.
May I ask?
No, go ahead. You were going to finish your question.
Will there be any step that the United States be prepared?
Well, we'll see. Look, we'll see. But I don't want to talk about that because I think we're getting pretty close. Yes, please.
May I ask the President of Ukraine
Please.
about territorial question? Mr. President, what is your take on Donbas status? Are you prepared to see it as a free economic or demilitarized zone?
No, we spoke about 20 points plan, and I'm happy that really our teams very close to results, and I agree with President Trump that our teams worked not one day, not one week, more than 1 month, beginning from Geneva, then 2 meetings in Miami, then we had Berlin, and now we have Mar-a-Lago. So this is a very difficult question. You know our position, so it's we have to respect our law and our people, and we respect the territory which we control. And of course, our attitude is very clear. That's why President Trump said this is a very tough question. And of course, we have with Russians different positions on it.
And have you discussed referendum about?
No, when we speak about referendum, we spoke that it's one of the key. We can have referendum on any kind of points of this plan. I said that we can use referendum like for the plan, or we cannot use referendum. It's one of the key. We can use, this possibility of Parliament to vote according to the law or to have referendum. Doesn't matter. This referendum, if the plan will be very difficult for our society, very difficult, of course our society has to choose and has to vote, because it's their land, the land not of one portions. It's the land of our nation for a lot of
President,
generations.
They'll probably have to get their plan approved by Parliament or by referendum of the people. You would think that they want, I know they had a poll that it's 91% in favor of ending this war, so they want to end it like everybody wants. Russia wants it ended, everybody wants it ended, so, and we want it ended. I want it ended because I don't want to see so many people dying. We're losing, massive numbers of people, the biggest by far since World War II. So we want to see it ended, absolutely.
President
Yes.
Trump, you said at the top that you plan to speak again tomorrow. Is that correct?
I might. I mean, it depends on what happens tomorrow. If there's an additional something to add, otherwise there's no reason to. We're in the process. Jared and Steve are working very hard to get something done, and if there's something that comes up, I'd speak, but otherwise I don't think there's any reason to.
In your mind, sir, what are the thorniest issues still unresolved after the?
Well, I think the land you're talking about, some of that land has been taken. Some of that land is maybe up for grabs, but it may be taken over the next period of a number of months, and you're better off making a deal now. Look, let me tell you, they have been very brave. They fought very hard and continue to fight very hard and do tremendous damage. But Russia would like to see it end, and Ukraine would like to see it. And I think it's time to end. And a lot of very brave people, a lot of people that are dead right now, unfortunately, because I've said, and nobody's disputed it, that if the election weren't rigged and stolen, 2020, you wouldn't have had this war, would have never happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years, never was even thought to happen. And I spoke with President Putin. I got along with him very well, despite the Russia hoax, which was a total hoax. He used to say, what is going on over there? But it was a total hoax, as he knew and as I knew. But I spoke to him, and we'd talk about Ukraine. I've said it before. It was the apple of his eye, but he wasn't going to do anything about it. He didn't do anything about it until I was gone, and then a lot of really bad statements were made by people, by a lot of people, I guess, but by a certain president that we had who was a disaster.
Mr.
Yes.
President, do you anticipate going to Ukraine if you can get to an agreement? And I know
I
you
have no
said
problem
earlier,
with doing it. I have no problem with doing it. We don't anticipate it. Would like to get the deal done and not necessarily have to go. I've offered to go and speak to their parliament. And, if that would help. I don't know if that would help. I think it would probably help. But I don't even know if that's...
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I know.
Always.
So I'm not sure that it would be really necessary. But if it would help save 25,000 lives a month or whatever it may be, I would certainly be willing to do that. Yeah, please. No, behind you.
And how about
Where are you from?
from Ukraine?
Good, I had a feeling.
Public broadcaster.
Good.
And how about Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant? Have you discussed this question?
When what?
Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant.
Yeah, we discussed that at length today. As you know, it's in pretty good shape. It can start up immediately, almost immediately. And it's one of the things I discussed with President Putin. And they were talking about the nuclear plant. It's probably the biggest in the world, just about the biggest anywhere in the world. Can you believe that? And President Putin's actually working with Ukraine on getting it open. He's been very good in that sense. He wants to see that open. And he hasn't hit it with missiles, hasn't hit it with anything. It's a big danger to do that for everybody. But they're working together to try and get it. It can open very quickly. It's in pretty good shape. And the people there have been there for years. The people there running it. They have 5,000 people in that plant. Can you believe it? I learned that today. 5,000 people. It's the biggest plant of its kind in the world. And they're working together to get it open.
Yes.
They
Give me that green
maybe get
candle.
it open quickly.
Give it to me.
That's a big step when he's not bombing that plant. It's a big step.
Mr. President, in the readout from Moscow, they talked about the creation of some working groups. That
Yes.
would be set. Can you tell us about what those working groups
Sure.
would entail?
Just look at the candle, bro. I mean, for those TA degens, look at the wicks. Man, they're really selling us. I mean, what in the world, bro? Just let it go. No, they just want people.
And Also, if you wouldn't mind, what is the message that you will give to Putin when you speak to him after your meeting?
So the working group is going to be composed of Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, General Raisin Kane, Marco Rubio, and a few other people that we're going to be putting onto it. I think Pete Hegseth should be in that working group. He knows the territory very well. He's been fantastic at what he's doing. And they may add one or two people. And likewise, Ukraine's going to have some very good people that were at lunch today that enjoyed the lunch today a lot, more than they thought, right? But do you want to say who may be on your working group?
Yeah, we now, as I said, that we work with Steve and Jared. We worked our Rustem Umerov and also Deputy Minister Gislitz and also General Gnatov, and they will continue work in this group. And of course, if we will go further, and I hope that really we will have decisions in January, as I said, about all these documents, 6 documents, and of course we will continue work on this, so they know what to do. Yes.
And that working group, by the way, importantly, will also then be working with Russia. Okay? Because to work with ourselves doesn't really solve much of a problem. So they'll be working with Russia. Yeah, please.
President, you said this morning you weren't a deadline guy. How long do you think it'll take to get this last little bit, as you say, finished? What are we talking about?
So if it went really well, maybe a few weeks. And if it went poorly, longer. And if it went really poorly, it's not going to happen. That would be a shame. There's that chance also. It's possible it doesn't happen. But, in a few weeks we will know one way or the other, I think. But if it went really well, but it could also go poorly. I mean, we could have something where one item that you're not thinking about is a big item breaks it up. Look, it's been a very difficult negotiation, very detailed. It's funny, I settled 8 wars. Some were going on for 35 years. And we got them settled in a couple of days. Some of them, one was going on for 37 years. I settled it in 1 day. But this is a very complex one.
Do you want to put odds on it? What the bad?
No, I think we'll get it done. I don't want to say when, but I think we're going to get it done. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. President, you in the past have suggested a trilateral meeting between both Presidents Putin and Zelensky. Is
Right.
that something that is also on the docket?
I see that happening, sure, at the right time. I saw a very interesting President Putin today. I mean, he wants to see it happen. He wants to see it. He told me very strongly. I believe him. Don't forget, we went through the Russia hoax together. And he'd call me, I'd call him, I'd say, can you believe the stuff that they're making up? And it turned out we were right. They made it all up. And despite that, we didn't get into wars or we didn't get into problems, but we weren't able to trade very much or any of that, which was a shame because, a lot of success could have been had by trading with Russia. They have great land, great minerals and other things, and we have things that they want very badly. But the Russia hoax, which was a terrible, made-up, fictional thing by Crooked Hillary and by Adam Shifty Schiff and bad people, sick people, they made it up. It was all a made-up hoax. But it kept us really from dealing with Russia, kept Russia dealing, from dealing with us. So, but despite that, we got along. And I don't know. I think we're going to get there. I know him very well. I think we're going to get there.
Did you discuss any time, location, meeting place?
Yeah, we're discussing a lot of things. Look, I was on the phone with him for almost, I guess, 2.5 hours. They're just telling me now. That's a long time. We discussed a lot of things. We didn't talk about the weather. We weren't talking about what a beautiful day it is in Palm Beach, Florida. Yes.
President Zelensky mentioned maybe a meeting with European leaders back in Washington. Would that be in the next few weeks?
Well, in Washington or someplace, yeah. These leaders that I just read, these are great people. They've spent a lot of money on helping Ukraine. And look, they're doing it for themselves also, meaning their country, because Ukraine's a very important country for them in particular. For us, it's very important. To me, it's the lives. We're thousands and thousands of miles. We're protected by a thing called the Atlantic Ocean and lots of other places, to be honest. And they're not, they're right there. But we're working together with them as we should be. But I'm doing it to save lives. We're not spending any money. Biden gave $350 billion away. And the president was nice enough to give us a contract to take out rare earth and things. So we'll see how that all works out. We have a contract, but we appreciated that. He was very good. But we'll see how that works out. But if you think about it, we're going to have. I really believe we're probably, Mr. President, by far closer than ever before, with both parties. We had some times when he was close and President Putin wasn't. Then when President Putin was close and he wasn't, you saw that in the White House. But I think they both want to see it happen.
Mr. President, in your conversation with...
You're saying that, you've said multiple times that you want to stop the killing, and nearly 100 American citizens died in Ukraine on the battlefield. Yeah. What's your message to their families whose loved ones died fighting for
Well, look, I mean, the message is so obvious. It's what a shame. They died in a foreign country. And some are celebrated people. They're very celebrated. But so sad that a thing like that would happen. Yes, ma'am.
President Trump, obviously security is a major issue for the Ukrainians.
Right.
Did you offer any promises, any assurances today?
Well, I did. We want to work with Europe. And Europe is going to take over a big part of it, as you can imagine.
Sorry, I have to pause. Daddy Trump for 1 second. I don't want to jinx it. Guys, let's keep ourselves calm.
There. But we're going to help Europe 100%. Like they'd help us. Yes, ma'am, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, when your conversation...
Who are you with?
Andrea Shalal with Reuters.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So in your conversation with President Putin, did you discuss what responsibility Russia will have for any kind of reconstruction of Ukraine post an agreement?
I did.
And
they're going to be helping. Russia's going to be helping. Russia wants to see Ukraine succeed. Once, it sounds a little strange, but I was explaining to the president, President Putin was very generous in his feeling toward Ukraine succeeding, including supplying energy, electricity, and other things at very low prices. So a lot of good things came out of that call today. But they were in the works for 2 weeks with Steve and with Jared and Marco and everybody.
Did Russia agree, or did Putin agree to a ceasefire to allow a referendum to take place?
Not a ceasefire, and that's one of the points that we're working on right now. No, not a ceasefire. He feels that, look, they're fighting and to stop, and then if they have to start again, which is a possibility, he doesn't want to be in that position. I understand that position. The president feels strongly about that or something, but I think we're finding ways that we can get around that. But I understand President Putin from that standpoint. You have to understand the other side. And, I'm on the side of peace. I'm on the side of stopping the war. So, but I think that's a problem that's going to get solved. Yeah.
Would people who live outside of Ukrainians who fled during the war be allowed to participate in the referendum?
What do you mean, people where live?
The people that left.
Who fled to Poland and Germany.
If we speak about the people who are abroad, who are not on the territory of Ukraine, I mean, there's in Poland, in Germany, we have millions of people. Yeah, they have a referendum in the same of elections. In the same way how people come and vote, they have rights for this. And of course, they have to come. That's why if we will come to referendum, yes, if we will come to such decision, people need infrastructure for this, and it's not simple, and that's why we spoke about it. It can't be in one day, very quickly. It's difficult because we need infrastructure. When you have millions of people, you have to build it in Europe, mostly in Europe for today.
President Trump, I know you've sounded an optimistic note here, but what happens in a few weeks if things sputter? What are you prepared to do?
They keep fighting, and they keep dying. No good. But if things don't happen, they keep fighting, and they keep dying. And we don't want that to happen. He doesn't want it to happen. President Putin doesn't want it to happen either. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That was nice.
And thanks for lunch.
I don't know. Was it a good lunch?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no lunch. He walked in. He said, "This place is gorgeous." I don't think he wants to go to the White House anymore. That's the problem.
I'm ready to go to White House.
I know. It is. The White House is a very special place, and so is this. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
So much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The boss. What's up, everybody? Okay, look, I just came back. I was chilling. It's a good Sunday. You know him. Oh, that's a nice picture of Trump right there. So did you buy the fear? We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Nobody knows. But 170s was the lowest. We've been holding the line, and it's so boring. What's up? How do I pronounce your name? Valentino? Valentino. There you go. 77. What's up, brother? Thank you. Welcome. I've noticed, right, that, well, it's Sunday, but Monday open, and you're saying that silver came down because of that? Because of futures? $80 came down a little bit more. Let's take a look at this. I don't really have a good silver price chart. If you guys know of one, let me know. Let me try this one. 24-hour silver went 80s and now 70 something, 77. So it's obviously changing. Gold also was 45, you know. So still coming up, gold, silver. Good. I mean, I don't really check those much, but because everybody's checking the price of silver, and that's important for a lot of people. I'm checking that too. Done and did live until 190. What's up, XRP? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Silver tsunami. I mean, it's good. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy to see, at least we're not collapsing, right? That's kind of like the rebuttal I always give you guys. At least we're not collapsing, right? YouTube has a gold and silver live chart. Thank you, Dangerous Dave. I didn't know that. Can take a look at that one for sure. Crypto bull market is here. Buy what you can. Green candles and new heights are soon. Don't you love that? As soon as we get a 1%, we are 1%. Guys, 1%. And all of a sudden, everyone is like, yeah, I just had to say. I just had to say. Come on, you know me. 1%, everybody. That's how much we need some green, honestly. That's how much we need. Just to huddle and be like, okay, guys, we can do this. We can do this. Believe it. We gotta be chill for a moment right now. Obviously, there's many resistance levels to go and push. Future is like, give me my 1%. I need my 1%. It's a big 1%. Oh man, I think this 2025 has been terrible as far as like the Q4, one of the worst Q4s ever, right? Full hopium, right? But 2026 is coming up, and I think exactly this is why we're back again live. And one of you said, you're live again? Why? Well, because I thought that earlier today we were going to have something like this, but obviously they sat down, they talked for a while, and now they're coming back from this conversation after speaking with the president of Russia, right, Putin, and then many European leaders, including Zelensky. If you ask me, guys, I just going to give you my opinion, but I think Zelensky is already at he's already cornered. I mean, he has to do something. He has to give something. He has to actually, come closer to the table, because are we gonna go into another year with this war that never ends? Do they really want to do that? And I don't think so, man. Like Russia, Ukraine, it's not that it's affecting too much the market now. Even if it escalates a little bit more, I don't think it's going to affect much the price, honestly. But Russia, Ukraine, there's no more pain to be had for the charts, but there's only upside. That's the way I see it. There's only upside, because we already crashed so much since this war started back in 2022, so 2022, 2023, 2024, and I believe 2025, it's been so long that finally, when we hear news of, guys, we might be ending this soon, obviously that's pretty awesome world news. We want that, guys. We super mega want that. So I'm saying, let's go. So this is awesome. This is super awesome. And we're close to 190. So, oof. Good news affects the market. Yeah, 100%. I think right now we just for sure gotta be bullish and hopeful and watching closely, right? I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Don't forget, guys, to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells before it's too late for the $2 XRP, right? Next up, $100. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All along, Jay Claver was right. And in 2 days, we pumped to 100. No, bro. I'll kiss him. I mean, honestly, like I know he doesn't want my love, but I will for sure just tell everybody Jay Claver was the GOAT. And yes, please, everybody follow him. No. I know it's not gonna happen, but imagine, bro. Oof. It'll be incredible to finally see, right? A prediction come true. Jake flips the switch tomorrow. Someone clicked Oscar saying that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep your babas. Classic. Why is Solana moving up slowly all of a sudden? Well, because Solana is another big one for sure. We want that. Oh, yeah, I need some coffee for sure. Keep your kisses to yourself, please. Okay, guys. Yeah, sure. I guess I was a little hyper in the moment, and I say it. Thank you so much for just messing up with my reaction. Don't tell him, please. Anyway, good. Clipped it. Classic. I love my community. You are the best. No, but honestly, guys, I mean, for 2026, I just want to make sure, like I told you earlier today, right? I told you earlier today, not enough XRP. What do I mean? I mean that every time we see those nasty red candles, right? Oscar is selling. My hands are here. How am I supposed to be selling if my hands are here? You don't see me with my phone. I'm not selling. But no, I mean, 2026 has to be our year for sure. Has to. Oscar, 3 to 4 digits will happen 2025. No doubt about it. Ooh. What happened here? Yeah, I think he was just saying that all of a sudden. Thank you, JB. No worries. I mean, that comment was fine. What is that? 36 Leolocus. XRP having diarrhea now. It is what it is, because that's what I told you. Like every week, like we're really trying to get up there, and for some reason, people are just like, "Oh, let me sell." I'm like, just let it go, man. I mean, just let it pump. Why not? Daddy Trump is watching us. Come on, like, can we just have some fun for once? Can we have some fun for once? What is this guy?
Tijo here. I'll make a short video here for all my fellow silver stackers and silver collectors and investors. And what I want to tell you,
silver stackers are posting videos. Guys, are you telling me that now we are gonna compete with the silver algorithm? What are you talking about? Well, you know, there's obviously silver ETFs, right? So ETFs are gonna be doing well. Comic, we're up 5 cents. Let's go, bro. A win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Silver officially surpasses Nvidia as the second most valuable asset in the world. Now 4.65 trillion. Whew. Sorry. About 3 hours ago or so, silver was doing excellent, bro. It is not number 2 now. It is not number 2 now because it went down. Here. So it's 77, but it was past $80. Right now is gold at $31 trillion, Nvidia at 4.63 trillion, and then silver at 4.3. But silver is going to be the number 2 easily, right? If it keeps pumping. If it keeps pumping, it's going to be number 2 for sure. Can the homies have a little fun? Of course, right? I want to have a little fun. So 189, it looks like 189. Look at this. Let's do this for a second. Let's go 4 hours right now. So this was Tuesday the 23rd, and this is the 28th. Not bad. Not bad. We're trying to change we're trying, really trying to change the pattern, because if you go daily, guys, we're still going down. Let me open up the Bollinger Bands so you see that. Look at this. Let me delete this. Look at this. See that? So roughly at around 190, that's a major resistance that we have right there. There it is. We're trying very hard, bro. But not even 190. It's like it's going slowly but surely, right? But if you just check this one for a moment, we still have a long way to go. A long. So this could easily be the beginning of something. It could be the beginning of something good, because it's never gonna be just a mega pump all the way to 240 to close the gap. It's gonna look something like this, and it's looking bullish to me. It's looking good. The 177 on Friday the 19th, you saw that, and then we came back up, which is good. Now we're ending the year right about here. So look at that. Could we start moving up and change the pattern? That is what I'm worried. That's what I want to see right now. Gold is pumping. Silver is pumping. XRP will be next. We have this right now on the screen. Mega pump. Oh, that's what our eyes are on right now, right? For sure. For sure. Everybody, if you're on BTCC trading, the first link down below, keep trading, guys. 2,500 XRP. TJ has been posting the links. You have the link on the top of the chat. You have the link at the, in the description. You guys can still have a chance. One of you is gonna get 2,500 XRP, so it still has a good chance for people to get ahead of the game. Love how XRP takes 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. At least we're moving, bro. At least we're moving, man. What else? Who's saying right here? Alex, $2 by New Year's Day. That'll be pretty nice. If it's $2, I mean, I'll take it. Don't see that as a problem, Yes, people are going to start longing. If they start with 150, 500, 250x or so, and if we are right and then we start moving up from here, you're going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. Now, not financial advice, but what I'm saying is some people are already longing from here because they say, you know what, we're already down. So sometimes the only way is up. Assuming that your prediction is right and that we can just fly from here. Right? Oh, man. Eversize looks to be coming down from overbought by a lot with these little dips. As long as we don't dip hard, looks like we are going up. Thank you, Cha. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I was looking at it a couple days ago. I mean, bro, everything looks sexy. Everything looks decent right now, bro. Tom Lee said 8 weeks of pain are done since October 10 liquidation. Tom Lee said the first, early in 2026, Bitcoin is going to break all-time high. He said it. He's on the record. He said it. But there's always people saying, I feel like a dump is coming. Okay, fine. It always happens. I'm ready for the dumps whenever they happen, Let's go to the 15 again. Let's go to the 5 again. Good. So you notice how we have these sell-offs, right? We have one here. Look. We have one here. We start moving, right? Another one. Another one. And just right now, as we're watching the live, we have another one. So if my calculations are correct, and XRP is indeed in an increasing price trend, we should be passing 190 in the next couple of minutes. If we are following the path, if it's following accordingly, we should be passing 190 tonight, which 190 is nothing, as you know, but I hope. I was like, it's time to pump XRP. Let's go. Paul Barron said, expect some big news this week for XRP ETFs. We have this week ETF buzz, year-to-date flows. So we're going to hear more about what is the volume coming in for XRP so far. What's been the volume so far for XRP? I'll take it. And what in the world is this?
Well, the giant 7-foot-tall numbers for 2026 arrived in Times Square today. The four numerals use a total of 589 energy-efficient LED bulbs. They're going to shine bright atop one Times Square at midnight on New Year's Eve. Well, the giant 7-foot-tall numbers for 2026 arrived in Times Square today. The four numerals use a total of 589 energy-efficient.
As soon as we hear the 589, all the XRP fam, can't believe it, bro.
There are 589 bulbs. It's going to be on display here in Times Square.
For a total of 589. Still the brightest thing in the sky at midnight.
The numbers are 7 feet tall and 3 are 589, and there are 589 bulbs among them, 145 in each of the.
589. I don't know, bro. It's so incredible. It's so incredible. Come on, man. Come on, man. Trading is an art. It is indeed, brother. It is indeed. It's not a Bugatti, but at least I'm not driving a 2004 Honda Civic anymore. 2026, same goals, different level. I like that. I like that. I like that, everybody. Bring it. Bring it. Oh, Netanyahu comes in Florida. So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow we're going to be live for Israel meeting Trump. Put the notifications on, guys, because we are going to bring you the latest, greatest info. As always, Oscar Ramos here live, taking a look at crypto, XRP, and also Trump. And look at the candle. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, guys? We're passing 190 tonight. We're passing 190 tonight. Yep. What did I tell you? Buy Oscar so it can pump more. What is this? Hours of sleeping per night on average. We are crypto holders. We don't sleep. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Tell me why by telling me something new. Pump. Just gonna send it. It's time, brother. Even Mike Tyson agrees. Even Mike Tyson agrees. Come on, baby. Can we have some... I mean, just give me this win. It's going to be awesome. Just give me the win. Prices after breaking out in 2017 followed through completely on its measure move and prices. With a recently highly similar breakout, looks like to be right on track to do the same. This hints another near 8x in an over 690 increase percentage for XRP, passing $10 XRP. Ripple has announced an ambitious plan for XRP growth by 2026, focusing on its institutional DeFi roadmap. Key elements include privacy enhancements like zero knowledge proofs and the launch of confidential multi-purpose tokens in early 2026. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we know that we're going to be absolutely fine when it comes to Ripple. Absolutely fine when it comes to Ripple. XRP is faster than your Wi-Fi and more reliable than your X. I hate it when they're right. No, it's true. I like this guy. You need to sing it, bro. It's been how long it's been? I haven't sang Pump It Up in such a long time, bro. I miss it, bro. I miss it, bro, honestly. But I have to because I want to, because you guys are the best. Disclaimer. This is still not the pump, okay? This is not the pump. This is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. What you're seeing on the screen right now is nothing, okay? Of what we're supposed to be seeing. FY. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And don't you know, pump it up. No, dump it up. Pump it up. 100%. Everybody, just one. Just one. Or maybe two. Because people might be feeling like some people want the music. So, which one out of so many that I have? Which one, guys? That's the problem. It's a good problem. We like those problems, right? Want to have conversations. Just one. The good vibes, everybody. The good vibes. Oh my goodness. XRP. Everybody in the world is watching. Can you send it 1%? Come on, baby. Give me 190. Here we go. It's working. It's coming soon. It's coming soon for sure. How's it going, everybody? Oscar Live. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. We just heard the president. Some pretty good news when it comes to Ukraine, Russia, the U.S. Excited. Tomorrow is going to be big too. Don't go anywhere, guys. We are locked and ready. Hopefully, we start seeing more green. Hopefully. I'm excited. I'm bullish. Why not? Could be our time. I like this one. Mini green candle street. Last Sunday of 2025, everybody. Last Sunday night live of 2025. That's it. We made it. We did it. Last one. Praise God. Last one. Wow. Just realized it right now. Wow. True. I'm grateful. Grateful. There you go. And this is, like I say, guys, this is nothing. Obviously, a pump. You and I, we know him. Nothing even close to this. But I'm very excited that I had the chance to share with you 1 hour stream where we are not collapsing. We heard the latest when it comes to this conversation right today in Mar-a-Lago, and we're feeling good. So I did my job. I actually am so happy for today. You guys are awesome. Thank you for just coming in and enjoying with me another one where we come here and we just take a look at different perspectives, because there's so much going on that there's nothing we can do as far as to change the price, but you can always buy the dip and sell the rip. I want to say thank you to all the donors and to the new subscribers, to my admins who are always insane, my new members. And I'm out. Want to relax. We went live twice and one video, so time to recover. But I'm going to close the poll right now, right here. Let's go. Someone said, extra piece to scam. We love you guys. Still, no worries. Keep saying that once we pass $3 eventually in 2026, right? It's going to come for sure. So thank you guys for coming in to the stream. Appreciate that a lot. We didn't break 190 during the live, but hey, I'll keep an eye on this for sure. We'll be live tomorrow for Netanyahu and Trump. More Q&A at Mar-a-Lago, and then I'm sure that next week, brand new year, they're gonna start with the White House, a bunch more news and conferences and conversations. So just get ready. A lot more going on. But I'll see you on Discord. I'll see you on Patreon. I'll see you behind the scenes, right? For any questions you have. There are links down below to everywhere. You know that already. So yeah, keep trading, keep having fun. And I love you guys. Happy New Year. We'll be live, tomorrow. So we still have more lives ahead. But I also want to do a 2026 stream, maybe, right? So should be fun too. With that being said, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Thanks, JB. Thanks, TJ. Thanks, Ghost. Thanks, everybody here. Quentin in the house. I'll see you there, guys. I'll go ahead and relax a bit. It was a long day. Ciao, everybody. God bless you all. Be safe.